All right, so welcome to the show, Helen. I'm so glad you're able to come on tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm really excited.
For sure. So I know you have a couple published books, you have lots of short stories, you have book reviews, you have a blog, but I guess just can you start out just by giving our listeners kind of a little introduction to yourself?
Sure. Yeah, I'm Helen Power. I write spooky related thrillers, pretty much anything that involves some kind of paranormal or unexplained. I'm really interested in. So a lot of my books tend to address that and go into and explore those different areas. Um, Yeah, so I have two books that are kind of hard to pin down genre-wise. Even my publisher kind of didn't really know. So sometimes they're horror, but they're not really horror. They're more thriller. They're like thriller slash with paranormal elements. One of them's a bit more sci-fi leaning than paranormal. And then my short stories kind of are all over the map for genre-wise. Like some of them actually are horror and some of them are a bit more light. Like I've got a couple comedies. But
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and I saw you had like even a horror children's fiction.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. That one I wrote like I was doing this challenge where you use the random word generator and you come up with a bunch of words. And so then I came up
Oh,
with the idea and then I was like, this is more of a children's like spooky story as opposed to an adult one. But yeah. So usually I think just the ideas come first and then I figure out what genre it should be after that.
oh, that's cool though. Well, and I do find, especially with something like horror and really probably thriller too, is you can kind of you have the freedom to kind of do mashups. At least that's what I find with writing
Yeah.
horror is like it's easy to bring in sci-fi. It's easy to bring in different things.
Yeah. And I love just how horror can like explore metaphor for like different real life
Yeah,
experiences,
definitely.
right? So it's like it makes it more interesting because you enjoy it at that surface level versus like the metaphor level. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I guess what kind of got you into writing these types of things?
Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what. I think I've always been a little spooky. Like I didn't write a lot in high school, but and then I kind of started like a few years after I graduated. But then I did find a short story that I wrote, or I started writing a novel, I guess. I don't even know. When I was in grade two, and it was about like a vampire that would stab like the princess with needles. And I'm like, you have fangs. Why? That's like, it's like a major plot hole. You don't need to. So it's like, oh, okay, I probably was like working through my phobia of like vaccines and like needles
Oh,
as a
okay.
child. I don't know, but like, yeah, so I did find that. So I was like, okay, so that was pretty young when I was
Yeah.
first writing something spooky anyway. Didn't make sense, but still.
Yeah, I had similar. I had short stories about like the haunted sleepover and the different nightmares, and I don't think they always made sense, but I still wrote them.
Right? I mean, like, even now, it's like, well, you could kind of take that vampire with the needles because, like, maybe his fangs are just small and he's like overcompensating.
Maybe.
It's like, you know what? It's like, I got to get the blood out somehow. So,
Yeah. A different take on a vampire. There we go.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess what got you interested in the paranormal? Because I know you said that you really like kind of ghosts and stuff as well.
Yeah, I really like, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly what. Like I've always liked spooky stuff. Funny enough, my undergraduate degree is in forensic science, so it's like
Oh,
very like
really?
evidence-based.
Yeah,
But I always love that kind of spooky, oh, it might be real, but it also ha there's no evidence to like support it being real. And I have had like a few kind of paranormal encounters, although I'm not 100% convinced either way. That goes surreal. I'm that person who's like, like in the movies where, they're in a haunted house and
oh
it's like,
yeah.
I would have moved out by now. It's like, no, I'm the person who's still there, convinced that like maybe something's going on, but also like maybe it's just like the pipes kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's me. I would die in a horror movie basically in the first scene.
The supernatural one anyway, hey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's too funny. Well, and I know you also go by the Power Librarian or something, right? On
Yeah.
social media. So I guess did you want to kind of let us know what that's about?
Sure. Yeah. So my last name is Power and I'm a librarian. So I was like, Power Librarian. But Yeah, so that's just basically how I talk about books and reading and do my book reviews. I have a book blog, powerlibrarian.wordpress.com. Um, yeah, where I like to post mostly, like I kind of read across the spectrum now, but a lot of thrillers and horror, and some fantasy, sci-fi in there as well to talk about what I'm reading and what get gush about what I'm excited about, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always find that well, especially me, I'm the same way. I love horror, but I don't think I could read horror all the time. So I
Yeah.
kind of read a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you need those palate cleansers, right? It's like, oh, let's read this cutesy like romance in between.
Yeah. Something
Like
really
I need
light.
to, right? Because you don't want to become like jaded from all the horror too. Like
Yeah.
you've got to and you've got to like lighten up your life a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it'd be like to read horror all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that would, yeah, that would just be be dark times.
Oh, for sure. So, do you have like a favorite horror book that you've read or
Oh, that's a tricky question. Um, I don't know. Like I'm trying to think. Like I kind of like some of the really different ones. Like I don't know if you've read Horror Store by Grady Hendrix, which is like written like an IKEA catalog.
I saw it. I haven't read that one yet. I've read a couple of his others, but I haven't read that one yet.
Yeah, that one's really fun. And I really like, yeah, I like the ones that do have like a lot of metaphor. So like he's also got that book, How to Sell a Haunted House, which was
Yep.
like so well written, just how he kind of like staged it according to the five stages of grief, and it actually like fit with the story. I was like, oh my God, brilliant. Um, yeah. So maybe though, like I don't know. I read a lot and it kind of depends on my mood too. So like even how much I enjoy a book can be can
I'm
be
the same way. Definite mood reader.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's good. And well, and you said you also have a blog too that you work
Yes.
on.
Yeah, so I used to kind of do blog posts where I would research like spooky either book related things, author, like library bookstores, that kind of thing. But then I kind of like let it taper off for a while. So I was like writing about like haunted bookstores and stuff like that.
Oh,
Or
that's
but
cool.
then yeah, but then I decided to repurpose it last October and I decided to make it be kind of like a spooky author interview type thing where first they're asked to tell their personal spooky encounter with the paranormal or unexplained and just talk about like and kind of write it in kind of like around the campfire. Let's get cozy and I'll tell you a
Oh,
story
yeah.
type of thing. And then answer three questions about their work so that
Hmm.
like people, if they liked the writing style that they just read, then they could, find out more about
Oh,
their writing. Yeah, their longer, their longer works. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's a cool idea.
Fun. So that's like on my website, bibliocult.com. But
Oh,
yeah.
so lots of websites that you've maintained,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah, yeah. I have a lot of those. And then I have a couple for work related things that I made for like service related work stuff. And it's like, yeah, I have a lot of WordPress WordPress websites. Like I can't go on any other platform because it'll be too much.
Yeah.
It's like I
Oh, yeah.
think five or six like websites on WordPress. It's
That's a
more than enough.
lot. My goodness. Yeah. Well, especially with blogs, because blogs you actually have to put in like content, so it's a little
Mhm.
more work.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, I guess since we're talking about paranormal, do you have like a paranormal experience that you would like to share with the listeners? Since
Yeah, sure. I have like a few, a weird number of them, and I'm like not convinced that all of them. Well, okay, so I don't share. So I do have like sometimes I don't know if you're familiar with like sleep paralysis or
oh
like
yeah,
night terrors, that kind of thing. So I don't
yep,
count any of that as being paranormal because it's like one, I'm pretty sure it's not real. And two, like, you're half asleep. Like
yeah.
nobody else is gonna believe you anyway. And also, if I didn't believe that they were not real, that I probably would never sleep. So it's like, let's just not. That's definitely just like a psychological phenomenon, and just like leave it at
We'll
that.
leave it at that. Understandable.
But yeah, yeah. So like, I've had a lot of random different experiences. Um, One of the ones though that's kind of like shorter, I guess, is when I used to live in a house with four roommates when I was doing my undergraduate degree in Peterborough, Ontario.
Hmm.
And I lived on the third floor. And so like there's like a set of regular stairs leading to the second floor, but then there's a set of like rickety sta like wooden stairs leading to the third floor, and there's three of our bedrooms were up on that floor.
Okay.
And so one time, so usually somebody was home at any given time, like so I never really noticed before, but one time in our last year of university, I was home early from the Christmas holidays and nobody else was home yet, and I was just sitting at my desk doing some work. And I heard someone run up the stairs and I was so excited. I was like, "Oh my God, one of my roomies is home." And I opened the door and just got like this chill washed through me and there was nobody
Oh.
there. And I was
Oh.
like, "Okay, what?" And the funny thing is like people, I would hear people running up the stairs all the time. Like I ran up the stairs because like they were steep. And it's like if you don't run up the stairs, you're not making it all the way, you know?
Oh, yep,
You'll
yep.
stop partway through and just like give up, go back to the bottom, start again. So like I thought, yeah, so I'm like, how many times did I hear something run up the stairs? And it was
Yeah.
not one of my roommates coming home from class or whatever. And it was just like, yeah, it was really spooky. And it was really funny too, though, because we also, so it was like it was the third floor, so it was the attic. So we had like the slanted ceilings, and
Okay,
we
yep.
always hear knocking in the ceiling, and we were convinced it was bats. But
Oh.
years later, I'm like, but they went up there, like our super like had a specialist come in, and they're like, there's no signs of like guano or whatever, like bat feces or anything. It's like you're imagining it. We're like, no, we hear the knocking. And now I'm like, oh my God, was that like related to some kind of paranormal? And we just assumed it was bats because like if you Google it, like when they walk, they kind of do like a little tapping.
Oh, right, yep.
So we were like, it kind of sounds like that, but not really. And we were like, what else could it be, right? Oh, ghosts, you know. So who knows? They're trying to get my attention. It's like running up the stairs,
Yeah,
knocking on the
obviously, but you
ceiling,
guys are ignoring them.
and I just did not notice. Yeah, so that's my
Oh,
story.
that is so funny. Did you ever like try to figure out like who might be the ghosts or like because is it an
No.
old building, like really
Yeah,
old
it was
building?
really old. It was like turn of the century, like not this
Oh,
century, previous century.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it was a really gorgeous place, like with stained glass windows and stuff. So
Oh, very cool.
yeah, not sure. No idea who it could have been.
So the type of house that you want to have haunted because it's a beautiful home as well.
Exactly. Yes.
Beautiful old
So it's
home.
like it's beautiful and atmospheric. Sure,
Yeah.
you have to share with a roomie, but
So did you I guess where did you grow up? Did you grow up in Ontario or
yeah, I'm from Ottawa originally. Well, like the outside of
Oh,
Ottawa.
okay. Okay. So what brought you to Saskatchewan?
It was for the job mostly. I work at University of Saskatchewan. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you're engineering librarian, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
just so funny. When did you start that, I guess?
I started actually just before the pandemic. So, or like,
Oh,
I think
okay.
October before the pandemic. So, fortunately, I got a little bit of time in person before everything switched to online.
Yeah.
But it was still kind of difficult to, it sucked that the pandemic started like in March. It's like I still had to suffer my first winter of going to campus every day. Like that would have
Oh,
been nice to like not have to do
to
that.
skip that part.
Right? It's like the weather's getting nice. Oh, but you have to stay home.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the hard part about it, wasn't it? Is it happened over kind of the spring and summer when, especially in Saskatchewan, you want to get out. You don't
Yeah,
want to sit inside after
exactly.
the really
And there's
cold
like, I
winter.
was promised that there would be lots of fairs and like fun stuff. And I was like, I'm not seeing it.
Oh, yeah, no, that was an interesting experience for sure. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, so I wouldn't have been in the engineering building until I think I left in 2014. So
Oh,
we didn't get to cross paths.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my master's is in engineering, so
Oh, cool.
at the U of S. Um, but yeah. So I don't, yeah, I guess so you've had a paranormal experience, but you didn't realize it's a paranormal experience at the time, which is
Yeah.
funny. Do you find any like so you've done haunted bookstores?
Mhm.
How have you found those? Like, did you
Yeah,
just find them Google
just
searching or
from research mostly. One of them, like I kind of had a little bit of a paranormal, not it's hard to say. So like I went to there was this bookstore, oh, what was it called? In London, Ontario, that's haunted. like I want to say it's called attic books, but I'm not sure because it's not an attic, so why am I saying that? But yeah, so like when I went to I was with there shopping with my friend and we went to the basement and I got really creeped out vibes, even though it was the discount book section. So I was like, that's really weird, but I need to leave. And then I
Yeah.
was leaving, they're like, oh yeah, it's haunted. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. It's like that explains why the price tags were not enough to keep me down
To
here.
keep you down there.
So like that was when like I was like, okay, cool. So like this place is haunted and I kind of was like looking into others. Um, but also like other spooky stories like Agatha Christie went missing for like 11 days and stuff like that. Just like kind of bookish writing related, but
Oh, okay. Yeah.
also unexplained or spooky in some way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's very cool though. I think that's like a dream of mine is to one day own a haunted bookstore. I think that would be so fun.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Just a mixture of all the great worlds.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
So have you done any research kind of in Saskatchewan since you've come or in kind
Like
of the
just
spooky side of things?
yeah, I mean a little bit. Like um I like to check out anything that says that it's haunted. Like I like to do those ghost walks and stuff like that. Although we don't
Yeah.
have that many here, unfortunately. So I mostly save it for when I'm traveling.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we used to have quite a few of them. Like I know I can't remember the year it was, but I went on one in Regina. Um I think they're starting to come back now though, because I know this year the government house has their ghost tour for Halloween again.
Oh,
And
nice.
I've been on that a couple times. And now we have I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's a bus and they do a ghost tour around Regina now. So they're
Oh,
starting to
okay.
come back finally.
Yeah, I love the bus ones because like they can take you. So like I did one when I was living in Windsor and it's nice because like they can take you to all the really good locations that are too
Yeah,
far to walk.
exactly.
Between like yeah, so that's fun. Yeah, definitely want to try that out then. I
Yeah.
wonder it's probably almost over though. They tend
Yeah.
to be seasonal,
They tend to,
unfortunately.
yeah, be around the Halloween time
Which
and then
I
they're
don't
done.
get. Like, come on. It's
Yeah.
spooky season year round.
I know. I think it should be.
It should be.
I mean, I
Yeah.
that's why I have a paranormal podcast all year round. Come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think what other ones there. Oh, there's the trolley in Moose Jaw. I know they do a haunted one sometimes.
Oh, cool.
So they're starting to come back again. I guess, do you have a favorite tour you've been on?
Hmm. Um, I'm not sure. Been on ones like pretty much anywhere that I go. It kind of depends on like the stories, but also the location, but also like the quality of like whoever the tour guide is and like how spooky they decide to make it.
Yeah,
Um, Like I went this past summer, I went on a vacation to LA and I went to Long Beach, which is where the RMS Queen Mary is docked, and it's a
right.
hotel now. So it's very, very
That's
haunted.
right.
And I definitely I stayed there and I did like two things. I did the seance, like it was kind of like a performance seance. Like
Okay,
it was
yep.
really interesting because I was like kind of wanted to see like what it's like to do that kind of thing. That was really fun. And then I did the Gray Ghost Project, which is where they every night they bring in new people, you pay to like ghost hunt and they give you all the equipment and like you go to the different locations and like
Oh,
communicate. Yeah, and it was really fun.
oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one. I'm sure it was on one of the paranormal TV shows.
Oh, for sure, definitely. Like I think so like this in November, my friend and I are going to Salem, for instance, and then we're gonna go to the Lizzie Borden house. And so it's like we have to
Oh,
rewatch like the BuzzFeed Unsolved episodes. But then it's like, should we watch it before we stay at the Lizzie Borden house? Because it's like
yeah.
I want to be able to sleep that night.
Oh, I know, right? Did you hear about the axe murder mystery in Saskatoon from the 1920s? We had our
Oh,
own kind of version.
oh, okay. I have to look that up then. Nobody tells
Yeah.
me anything. They're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, no, I just had Melanie Cole on the show, and so that was our Halloween episode. We talked about it. So I was very excited.
cool.
So I was like,
I
I
love
didn't
that.
even know this was a thing.
That's awesome. I have to look into that then for sure.
Apparently the house is gone though. So you
Mm.
can't even go see the house anymore. It's no longer, but I'm sure you could look at like some of the places that they were because there's like an apartment building they went and yeah, anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, and especially like if there, yeah, if there's different locations, like I love to. I actually just thought like I went on the Jack the Ripper Whitechapel tour, and I think that might be my favorite tour. Then afterwards, my
Oh,
friend and I went to the Ten Bells bar to like have a drink, which is where all the victims had like either worked or like been last seen.
yeah.
And I did kind of, apparently the basement is haunted in the bathroom. And when I went to the washroom, I did hear like one of the stalls slam shut, but there was nobody in there. And I was like, oh,
Ah,
that's weird. And then I told my friend, and she was freaking out. She's like, you're lying, right? And I was like, it just slammed shut. I didn't see anybody in the mirror. Like I said, like that's what they say that you see, like this Victorian lady in the mirror.
oh,
But like
okay.
all that happened was the bathroom door slammed shut and nobody was in there. It's fine. And she was
Yeah.
like, going down there then. And I was like, well, it's up to you. You might see a ghost. I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, but it could have just been a like a gravity or
Yeah.
like
It
so
can be
it's
a lot
like
of things.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man, but I like to think it was a ghost.
Well, yeah, and that's the fun thing with the paranormal is you just never
Mhm.
know, right? It
Yeah.
can be a lot of things depending
Mhm.
on what you believe and how, I guess, how hard you try to debunk it too.
Yeah. Right? It's like how long are you spend in the washroom just waiting for the
Just waiting for
exact
it to happen.
circumstances for that door to close itself on its own again?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny though. Yeah, I'm trying to think of ones I've been on. Well, like I've been on ones also not in Saskatchewan.
Mhm.
I think my favorite was in Melbourne at the old jail, the old Melbourne jail. So it was the first jail in Australia after the European settlers started get going there, since it was like a place for convicts originally, that they would send all the convicts. So
Mhm.
yeah, that one I thought thought I felt someone grip my hand
Ooh,
in the
creepy.
cell, so that was weird. So I wrote a short story about it because I was like, that was a crazy experience.
Oh
So
man,
I
that's
turned it into a short
spooky.
story. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. But oh, ghost tours are fun. I love them. I wish
They're
they, like I
fun.
said, I wish they were more than just Halloween because they're just so much fun.
Yeah, for sure. Especially, well, like the bigger cities, they'll have them year round. So that's
Yeah, they
why when
usually
it's
do.
almost like time to do this. But yeah,
Hard to find them in Saskatchewan.
unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's okay. So you said you've paid to do like some paranormal investigation kind of
Yeah.
things. Have you
Hmm.
ever done any investigations just on your own or just with the paid kind of events?
No, I haven't. Like, I mean, I'll explore haunted places, but it's not like I'm trying or like, taking pictures and stuff, but I
Yeah.
don't have like any equipment or anything. Although I was telling my sister because she also likes spooky stuff. And I was like, oh, we have to we have to buy this equipment and go randomly exploring haunted places. She's like, I don't want to do that. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But it's
That's like
fun. It's like more fun than you'd think it would be.
it is actually kind of fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Mhm.
Yeah, my
Have you done
husband's the
like
same way.
your own ghost hunting?
I haven't done like full on investigations. I've done lots of tours,
Mhm.
um, because I like going and interviewing people about it. So of course I go on tours. But I find, because investigations usually are at night.
Mhm.
And a lot of the paranormal investigators I've talked to, like some, of course, they tend to get some evidence, but then they have long stretches where just nothing happens.
Yeah.
Whereas when I go during the day, sometimes we get stuff without even meaning to. We're just like, oh, there was a weird knock and stuff shaking. Well, okay. So I don't know if it's just because we're not intending to get stuff that the ghosts decide to help us out a little or what. But
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe. Spooky. Yeah, I went in the summer. I also went to Whaley House, which is the most haunted house in America. And I took so many pictures and I did the night or the evening tour and everything. And then my friend had also gone because we went to the same conference. And then she's like, oh, look, I took this picture. And she shows me a picture and it's like literally the window. Everything's like perfect, but then there's a blur. And I'm like, you have a picture of a ghost. And I tried so hard. I was like,
I
thanks.
don't think they come out when you're trying. I really don't think they do.
I think that's probably it. Yeah.
They're like, no, you're trying to see us, so we're not going to bother with you.
Yeah.
So fun. Come on. Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. But yeah, so it sounds like you've been to a lot of like the big hot pocket kind of places in the US anyway.
Mhm.
It sounds like. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's fun. Um, Yeah, I don't know. I like to explore all the haunted places and see if I can see anything. We'll see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool if you start catching some on camera or whatever.
I should actually, I haven't looked at all of my pictures for my trip this summer. I haven't had
Oh,
time, so it's like I should do that and see if I have anything from like the Queen Mary or anything.
yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, that's on my bucket list to go stay there. That would be
It is
fun.
beautiful. Like, and it was like so rife with history too, not even just like spooky stuff. But then it was funny because I went to a book sale in the summer where I bought this book on the Titanic, and they were like, "Oh, is the Titanic still cool?" I'm like, "Okay, I did not like the Titanic, but now I do because I stayed on the RMS Queen Mary and I'm obsessed with like all this stuff
With the
now."
boat stuff now?
Like I'm into boats now, okay? It's not the Titanic. It's not My Heart Will Go On, like
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio stuff. It is strictly about the mechanics.
Yeah. Of the boat. Well, those boats are cool, I
Oh my gosh,
think.
the engine room in the Queen Mary was amazing. Like you could get lost in it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I know we've gone to many of like the what are they called? Marine museums just to see
hmm
like the old submarines and like they're very cool. I would never want to
Yeah.
actually be on one
No.
underwater, but they're very cool to see while they're docked.
Yes, yes. Even like looking at the one propeller that they still have, it was like under glass. You could see it like in the water. I was like, nope, nope, don't like that. It's like I
Because
don't like
they're
being in the
massive.
water.
Oh, yeah, no, that's kind of funny. Well, I guess before we have to wrap up here, because I know we're getting close to time already. It goes by too fast. Is there anything you want to share with our listeners? Like anything coming up, events, books related, blog, anything?
Yeah, I don't really have anything coming up, but if you want to check out my books, I've got two. I've got The Ghost of Thorold Place, which is more of a paranormal mystery thriller, and Phantom, which is a sci-fi thriller. But yeah.
Awesome. How did you find the sci-fi? Did you have to do a lot of research for it or?
Yeah, so actually that one, I was, since I'm a librarian, I was helping a nursing student back in my old job, and they were researching phantom limb pain and the use of mirror box therapy. And I was like, this is
Oh,
really cool. This is like perfect for sci-fi. Like, I don't have time now to explain like
yeah.
what mirror box therapy, how it works, but definitely recommend Googling it and seeing like it feels sci-fi, just how it makes your brain rewire your neurons kind of thing. Just like,
Oh, very
it's really cool.
cool.
And very non-invasive too. So it's like, if you ever have phantom limb pain, try that first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, I
Mhm.
love how when, day stuff just kind of blends into a book.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, that happens a lot where it's like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, write it down.
Yeah.
Try not to plot out your novel now. You're in a meeting.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that's hard. Oh, well, thanks so much for coming on. It was great having you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was fun.
But before I sign off, if you're interested in local paranormal history, I've put together a free YQR Haunts guide you can download from my site. It includes the top haunted places you can visit if you ever find yourself in Regina. And for anyone who likes being in the inner circle, this will also add you to my email list where I share things first, whether that's book releases, events I'm speaking at, or even first access to our ghost tour tickets that go before they go public each year. I'll leave a link to it in the description in case you want to check it out. And before you go, I just want to say thank you for being here. Every listen, every share, every bit of support helps me take this podcast further, interviewing bigger names in the horror and paranormal world, traveling to haunted places, and creating more behind the scenes content just for you. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend. I'll keep doing my part to make this show something special and weird and creepy as best I can. So stay tuned for more episodes where we uncover secrets, unravel mysteries, and delve deeper into the shadows. This is Katie Kulpa, signing off. Until next time, my ghouls.